Considering this problem, buses just a minute. Buses arrive at a specified stop at 15-minute intervals starting at 7 a.m. That is, they arrive at 7, then 7:15, 7:30, and so on. If a passenger arrives at the stop at a random time, which is uniformly at a random time that is uniformly distributed, between 7 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. between 7 to 7:30 a.m. we need to find the probability find the probability that he waits number A less than 5 minutes for a bus. And to number B, at least 12 minutes for a. Okay, so we need to solve this problem. So again, go through the statement of the problem. Given buses arrive at specified stop at 15 minutes interval starting from 7, that is the bus, there is a bus at 7 a.m., then there is a bus at 7:15, then 7:30, 7:45 and so on. Okay. Now a passenger arrives at the stop at a random time that is uniformly distributed between 7 to 7:30. So the time of arrival of the passenger is uniformly distributed between 7 to 7:30. Uniformly distributed means the chance of arriving at 7:05 is same as the chance of arriving at 7:25. That is, the arrival of the passenger is uniformly distributed between 7 to 7:30. We need to find the probability that he waits less than 5 minutes for a bus, and number B, at least 15 minutes for a bus, at least 12 minutes for a bus. Okay. So here we are interested in, since we know when the buses are arriving, just we are interested in when the passenger is arriving at the stop. Now in the first case, there is a bus at 7:15. Okay. Now if the passenger arrives after 7:10 and there is a bus at 7:15, so what will be his waiting time? His waiting time will be less than 5 minutes. Or this is the scenario, or if he arrives after 7:25. Okay, since 7:30 there is a bus. If he arrives at after 7:25, then his waiting time will be less than 5 minutes. Okay. So first, here we are interested in the time at which the passenger arrives at the stop. So we are defining the random variable in this way. Let capital X be the time of arrival of the passenger at the stop X be the time of arrival of the passenger at the stop number of minutes past 7. Number of minutes past 7 a.m. obviously. So X be the arrival of the passenger at the stop, number of minutes past 7. So therefore, it's given the arrival of the passenger is uniformly distributed between 7 to 7:30. Now, if the passenger arrives at exactly at 7 o'clock, but how we have defined X is the arrival of the passenger number of minutes, arrival of the passenger number of minutes past 7. Now, if the passenger arrives at the stop at 7 a.m., okay, so that X will take the value 0, and if the passenger arrives at the stop at 7:30, X will number of minutes past 7, and arrival of the passenger is 7:30, so number 30 minutes past 7, so X will take the value 30. So given X is uniformly distributed, X is uniformly distributed, X is uniformly distributed in zero to 30. Since X is uniformly distributed in the interval 0, 30, the probability density function so what will be the probability density function? Fx is equal to 1 by 30, 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 30, and 0 elsewhere. So that's the probability distribution function, probability density function actually, probability density function of the random variable capital X. Next, what you need to find, number one, that is the passenger, the waiting time of the passenger is less than 5 minutes. Now we know there is a bus at 7:15. So if the passenger arrives between 7:10 to 7:15, his waiting time will be less than 5 minutes. Or if the passenger arrives after 7:25, that is 7:25 to 7:30, in that case the waiting time will be less than 5 minutes. So probability that waiting time is less than 5 minutes, this is equivalent to arrival of the passenger at the stop arrival of the passenger at the stop is in between 7:10 to 7:15 or 7:25 to 7:30. Okay, so probability, now how we have defined X? x is the arrival of the passenger at the stop, number of minutes past 7. Okay, so if he arrives at 7:10, so already 10 minutes has passed. So 10 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 15 union, or means union 25 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 30. Now these two events are pairwise mutually exclusive events, so that can be written as probability 10 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 15 plus probability 25 less than or equal to x less than 30. So that will be integration 10 to 15 fx dx plus integration 25 to 30 fx dx. Now we need to put the structure of fx. So if we put the structure of fx, what we'll get? This will give you integration 10 to 15 1 by 30 dx plus integration 25 to 30 1 by 30 dx. So this is 1 by 30 x 10 to 15 x 25 to 30. So 1 by 30, 15 minus 10 is 5 plus again 30 minus 25 is 5, that is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. If we add, that will become 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is the probability that the waiting time of the passenger is less than 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the first part of the problem. Now, what is the second part of the problem? What we need to find? Waiting time of the passenger is less than waiting time of the passenger is less than 12 minutes. At least okay, at least 12 minutes. That is longer than 12 minutes. So longer than 12 minutes. So there is a bus at 7:15. Okay, so waiting time is longer than at least 12 minutes. So the arrival of the passenger at the stop must be before 7:03. Okay, or after 15, since there is a bus at 15, he cannot catch that bus. So after 7:15, but before 7:18. Okay, so in that case the waiting time will be, if he arrives before 7:18, the waiting, since there is a bus at 7:30, the waiting time will be longer than 12 minutes. Okay, so number B, probability waiting time is more than 12 minutes. This is equivalent to arrival of the passenger in between 7 to 7:03 or 7:15 to 7:18. So this is probability 0 less than x less than or equal to 3 union 15 less than x less than or equal to 18. So this will be probability 0 less than x less than 3 plus probability 15 less than x less than or equal to 18. So that is integration 0 to 3 1 by 30, since the structure of fx is 1 by 30. Then 15 to 18 1 by 30 dx. So 1 by 30 x 0 to 3 15 to 18 plus 1 by 30 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10, so that will be 2 by 10, that is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the probability that the passenger has to wait longer than 12 minutes for a bus. So this is uniform distribution. So you can solve some more problems using this uniform distribution. Next we'll see exponential distribution. Exponential distribution. Now, what is exponential distribution? A random variable capital X, a continuous random variable obviously, a continuous random variable capital X is said to follow exponential distribution with parameter lambda obviously lambda greater than 0, parameter lambda, exponential distribution with parameter lambda, if the PDF of capital X, PDF means probability density function, is given by fx is equal to lambda e to the power minus lambda x, x greater than 0 and 0 elsewhere. So that's the structure of exponential distribution. Fx is equal to lambda e to the power minus lambda x, x greater than 0, and whenever x less than or equal to 0, the structure of the function fx is 0. Now, in case of exponential distribution, the mean of exponential distribution, the mean, that is expectation of x, is equal to 1 by lambda, and variance of x, this is equal to 1 by lambda squared. So in case of exponential distribution, remember mean of the distribution is 1 by lambda and variance of the distribution is 1 by lambda squared. Let us now try to solve a problem using this exponential distribution. So the problem we are considering is the following: the mileage which car owners get with a certain kind of radial tire is a random variable having an exponential distribution with mean 40,000 kilometer. With mean 40,000 kilometer. Find the probability that one of these tires find the probability that one of these tires will last number 1 at least 20,000 kilometer, kilometer, and number 2 at most 30,000 kilometer. At least 20,000 kilometer and at most 30,000 kilometer. So this we need to find out. Now what? So let us define first a random variable. So let capital X be the life length of a capital X be the life length of a tire. It's given okay, how is that? Just a minute. The mileage which cars gonna get with a certain kind. Okay, so let instead of X life length is fine. You can define capital X be the random variable denoting the mileage obtained by a tire. That will be the better. Let capital X be the mileage obtained with a tire. So it's given X follows exponential distribution with mean 40,000 kilometer. With mean 40,000 kilometer, mean means 1 by lambda. 1 by lambda equal to 40,000. So what will be lambda? Lambda is equal to 1 by 30,000. So X has exponential distribution X has exponential distribution with 1 by lambda, that is mean is 40,000. So this implies lambda is equal to 1 by 40,000. So therefore, the structure of the function f(x) is 1 by 40,000 e to the power minus x by 40,000, x greater than 0, elsewhere. So therefore, now what we need to find, number one, one of this tire will last at least 20,000 kilometer. At least 20,000 kilometer means probability we need to find x greater than or equal to 20,000. So this will be 20,000 to infinity. 20,000 to infinity. Fx is equal to 1 by 40,000 e to the power minus x by 40,000 dx. So 1 by 40,000 is constant coming out. If we integrate, the integration of e to the power mx is e to the power mx by m. So what will get minus e to the power minus x by 40,000 divided by 1 by 40,000, 20,000 to infinity. So this and this is getting cancelled. If we put the upper limit Sorry, I was facing some internet connectivity issue. So if we put the lower limit what will get plus e to the power minus 20,000 by 40,000. So that is e to the power minus 1 by 2. So that's the answer of first one. And the answer of second one, what you need to find, at most 30,000 kilometer. So we need to find probability x less than or equal to 30,000 kilometer, x less than or equal to, so that is actually minus infinity 1,000, 1 by 40,000 e to the power minus x by 40,000 dx. So that ultimately, since minus infinity is 0, function structure is 0. So actually here I should write 0. So that will be 1 40,000 is constant coming out minus e to the power minus x by 40,000 divided by minus 1 by minus already I've written Okay, sorry, facing some internet connectivity issue. Okay, so the class cannot be continued. Okay, we will continue this class in some other day. Okay, thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.